Okay, so let this be the second part of me visiting the doctor. So I told her that I also want to heal my acne scars, and she told me that I could go for CO2 fractal lasers. So I know lasers and derma rolling are two options that are available for the kind of scars that I have. And I asked her to give me an estimate of money that I would be requiring, and she told me per sitting of the laser would cost me 4,500 bucks. That's a lot of money in Indian rupees, 4,500 bucks. It would cost around 40 to 50,000 Indian rupees, the total treatment of 8 sittings. So I was like, do you have another option for this? And she was like, nope, that's the only thing we got. Take it or leave it. And I was like, okay, so how much of an improvement can I expect? And she said some people are happy with 20% of improvement, but at max we can only deliver 40% of improvement. And I know that that's a lot. That's a lot for a skin which has scars on it. But for 40% of improvement, you have to start the treatment as soon as possible, when your skin is still flexible, it has more healing ability. So she told me to start the treatment as early as possible, and that's when you see maximized results. Okay, that is good information, but I asked her what happens if I leave my skin to heal on itself without doing any fractal laser, without doing any derma rolling. And she said it does not heal.
Acne scars would not heal on their own.
Is that really so? I refuse to believe in that. What really happened after I went to the doctor was I was depressed for a while, because she told me a few things that I had not expected to hear from a doctor. First of all, when I told her, I get these breakouts before my periods or before I start ovulating, which actually happens, it's a pattern that I've noticed. She said,
come on, by now you should know that acne has no reason to come.
Is that really true? We'll find out. Acne has a reason. Acne comes for a lot of reasons. Yes, it goes away for very limited reasons, but it comes for a lot of reasons, and one of them can be emotional, psychological. It can be because of your gut health. It can be an indication of something wrong going on inside your body. It definitely comes because of stress. It definitely comes because of hormonal flare-ups that is happening because of the lifestyle that we're living right now, because of the amount of chemicals we have in our food. There are hundreds of reasons for acne to come on the basic scientific level, but I do believe that acne starts somewhere because of the wrong thinking that we have, and I've already done a video on it, so please do refer to my first video. Also, apart from that, this gives me a chance to go back to the book that I was talking about, Louise L. You Can Heal Your Life. This is one of the books that I began with. The understanding that she has is slightly limited, but even then she lists a reason for acne. She lists a reason for different diseases, probable cause, a new thought pattern. So she actually talks about the problem, the cause behind it, and what can be the new thought pattern that can help you solve it. Acne. It says not accepting the self, dislike of the self. And the new thought pattern that you can use for this is, I'm a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself where I am right now. Now trust me, this has had an effect, because the last treatment that I did 3 years ago for my cystic acne was the only successful treatment that I got. It was also the phase during which my relationship with myself changed a lot. So I don't know what sustained the success of that treatment. I know that we have a lot of talk going on about self-acceptance, about self-love. How do you really do it? When you have a problem with yourself, how do you accept yourself, and how do you love yourself? Because it's not as easy as it seems. So that's why I've in my earlier videos also spoken about setting an intention for being comfortable in your own skin and reaching out for comfort as much as possible. I feel that reaching out for comfort is a much achievable goal. So whether you really accept yourself in the form that you are right now or not, you cannot do anything to change it immediately in a fraction of a second, but by trying to find the best that you have right now, by rooting yourself into this feeling of comfort inside your skin and inside your body, a lot is going to change. You're not going to reach for self-love and self-acceptance. They are really big goals, but you are definitely going to be in a process of reaching there. I want to tell you that there is hope. I know the doctor that I met was a very straightforward doctor and she stuck to treating the symptoms, but this does not have to be the case for all of us. There are enough videos, enough people talking in depth about how they dealt with their acne and the reasons on emotional or a physical level. Obviously, if your acne gets treated with antibiotics, there is some dysfunction going on at the level of germs in your body, but there are other ways to take care of that apart from just taking antibiotics. Although, like I've said in my first video, I'm highly against self-treatment. Do not rely on self-treatment. Go to a professional, go to a proper doctor. But when the doctor prescribes you something, do question them. Do tell them about your body and do tell them to have a slight bit more deeper understanding of your body. Any doctor who understands your skin much deeper would give you the best treatment. And I really hope if you have acne, you find the right doctor for yourself. With that hope and faith, have fun. Bye. Take care.